Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me before I get started? Let's see. Before I get started, I don't. Okay, it's not roboting or anything. Okay, so good morning, everybody. Let's see who is all here, who is in town. What's up, Shaquille Oatmeal? Snot Liquor. Okay. All right, you guys be on the lookout. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Heidi. Good morning. Pippi. Sly, what's up? Um, hey, Sweet Potato. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Savage. What it do? Hey, Ann. I'm going to drop the link and I'm dropping this for Jen, to be 100% honest with you. But anybody is always welcome to click the link. If you have something to say, if you feel like you're going to offer something, please click that link. What up, Sassy? How are you? The first thing I want to say is I hope everyone's having a good day. It is Thursday. I thought today was Saturday, but it's not. Just letting the room load a little bit. But the first thing I want to say is why is Jules, and Jules, this is how stupid you are. Why is Jules taking the heat for all of this? Is Jules evil? Yes. Has Jules done a lot? Yes, she has. But Jules wasn't by herself. Maria was sitting right there with her. And it seems to be Maria's getting a pass, and Maria gets to fly under the radar. And that is, she should be right there with Jules. Not only should Maria be held accountable, but so should Genevra. Genevra should be called out as well. None of this would have been possible if it weren't for Genevra. Hey, Carol, how are you? If it weren't for Genevra. And I'm trying my hardest not to even mention that lady's name. Don't you dare say, oh, when I say brilliant, I'm using that as like a joke. Because that's what they are, jokes. Maria was right there with them. They were all thick as thieves, the three of them. And they blamed it all on Amber Charrington. Remember that? Oh no, really, like I'm supposed to call? Exactly. Maria knew, and Maria was just as involved in all of that. So was Mrs. Roadhog's wife. They were all involved in it. Wasn't just Jules by herself. Do I blame Jules for a lot of it? Yeah, I do. I believe Jules started it. But none of this and most of this drama in this community would not have been possible if it were not for Genevra. Sorry, not sorry. That's honestly how I feel. And I'm sure most of y'all feel that way too. So, Jules, I mean, you're a fool if you're going to sit there and go down by yourself for this. They all should be called out. They're all evil. Let me see. So this morning, I woke up this morning. We're going to get into this, the Jewel stuff, because that was ridiculous. But the first thing I do want to address is Jen. I woke up this morning and it's 5 a.m. I see Jen is awake, and you can tell she hadn't slept, and she's going crazy on her live. And God bless they were using Sharpie mode. Yeah. And she blamed like 5 different people for it. Me, Penelope, I think Seeper she blamed. But Jen has been going crazy all day. she has been she's calling people out for no reason. I don't know what her issue was with Berlinetta. I don't know what her issue is with yeah. I don't know what her issue is with Pop Pie. I don't know what her issue is with Paula. I don't know what her issue is with Heidi. I don't understand what her issue is with Penelope. I don't understand why she's going at Charlie D. And Jen, if you're around, click the link. So this morning, I'm the one who sent Jen a text, and I told her, Jen, it is 5 in the morning. You haven't slept. You've been on here all day. Oh yeah, wait till we get to that. Yeah, you've been on here all day. I heard you say, damn near you've been online yesterday for 24 hours. Log off. I understand that, people don't like Jen, and the ones that don't like Jen, and you have every right to go at Jen, but I don't understand, where was Brenda? Where was Brenna? Why didn't any of them call her out? I don't care for the lying piece of shit Giddler she is. Yeah. And like I said, I get, if you don't like Jen, I get it 110%. But the bigger story is Jules is using her. Jen, sorry, you're the fool. You're the one doing all the dirty work for her. Jules doesn't need to go live because you're doing the work for her. They are doing the digging for you. You're putting it out there. When something goes wrong, they're going to your house. You're going to be the one in trouble for all this. You got the Hive has moved into Jen's. They're just gassing her up. They're just keeping her going. It's almost like when Jules and Glenwood was pimping them kids out, they was giving them crack to keep going. I don't understand. This is, Jules, you're a groomer. That's exactly what you are. I don't get it. I don't understand at 5 in the morning why was I the one who had to say something to her. I'm not the biggest fan of Jen. Jen has done a lot to me. Jen has fucked me over in a lot of ways. But Jen, you are going down that road and you're going to end up in jail. I see it coming for you. And that is why I went ahead and accepted the truth with you. I see this going in a direction that it really shouldn't go, but you're doing the dirty work. So ultimately, this is foolish. You got Just AKA, who's been a nasty slob to Jen, and you wrenched her. You have Lisa Ann in there pretending as if she's your friend, and she's not. She's hiding behind that, oh, hi, sweetie, and I'm Lisa Ann. I just want to do dollar store stuff, and I wanna cook. And no, you guys are just gassing her up, and you guys are doing the bone collecting for Jules. What up, Sarah motherfucking Z? And y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Jen allows her. Yeah. And Kusha, I saw in the chat yesterday, you was trying to explain something to her. I heard her say Berlinetta eats black booties. Like, Jen, that was uncalled for. Very much so. And I'm not even coming at you. I'm not trying to attack you in any kind of way like that. But Jen, stop. Knock it off. Enough is enough with this. You are doing Jules's dirty work. Let Jules go live. She has a platform. Let her go live, George. Let her go live and fight with KK. Let her go live and fight with Jamie. Let her go fight AC. Let her go fight with the rest of them. Why are you doing it? Soon, Jen, you're going to have 5,000 people all coming at you. If you think it was worse before, it's going to be even worse now. You're even going at Lisa Wigger. Lisa never did anything to you, Jen. You are going down the same road that you went down in 2023. And I don't understand, where's Clint? Why is Clint sitting back watching this? I was listening to her yesterday when she was bringing up Carrie Taylor and she was talking about the dog. Clint jumped in and said, why are we talking about the dog again? If Clint can sit there and say, why are we talking about the dog again? Why can't you say, Jen, that's enough. You need to log off. Da, 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 da. You just sit back and you watch it. I don't understand who this is helpful for. Now, George, I know she's not going to listen. And to be honest with you, this wasn't even about Jen. This is about Jules. Jules and them using that lady. Y'all know Jen has mental problems. I know that's not an excuse. Yeah, Clint is just as bad, and that is your wife. but you're sitting there watching her. I don't get it. So if you're being attacked by Jen, turn your attention to Jules. She is the reason why Jen is going to people. It's just crazy to sit there and let her act a damn fool for 24 hours. Like I said, Jen, I'm not coming at you, but I am just saying it because you need to hear it from somebody. And this is bad, ridiculous, bad. But yeah. Anyhow, Jules acted a plumb dumb fool last night. Hold on. What did you say, Lisa? Wait here. Let me. When the police knocked on her door and talked to them through the door. I don't know. Was that through the door? I think we need the body camera to show his side of it. I find it hard to believe that a cop talked to someone through the door. I find that hard to believe. And didn't I tell y'all the cop told her what she was doing is criminal? And remember, she lied and said, the cop didn't tell me that. The cop didn't tell me that. I was 100% honest with you guys about that. When the cop called me, he did tell me to stop. He said, I don't have to engage in it. And I said, okay. And what else did I say? He told me I'm not in his jurisdiction. I don't have to take his advice. Remember all that? Remember that? But again, she said I was lying. No, Jules, I was not lying. You were. And it proves it. You don't have the door. You don't have to open. Yeah, I don't know. I still just don't believe she talked to him through the door. I just do not believe that. Because, hey, Carmen's the cat, how are you? I have a really good question. So if the bee and Napa don't talk, then how, if the bee and Napa don't talk, how would Jules know that you are a parent? I know, like that is crazy. I don't understand what this big deal is that I have a house. What is like, why do y'all care about that? Why do y'all care if I have a job? If I don't have a job, I'm not asking anything from anybody. This is crazy. But, and again, I'll touch on that when we get there. Yep, I told you. Okay, so when I called the police, they send you a link and they tell you to upload everything. I uploaded everything, showed them everything, and then they went over there. B is so jealous of anyone who has more than her. Yeah, and she should have never got out of that RO. She should have never gotten out of that RO. You played the game with the courts. That was her. You didn't go in there. You weren't honest about nothing. The B is yeah, she does. Yeah. And trust me, with Jules, I know who I was dealing with the whole entire time. I am not dumb. I did nothing to Jules to warrant what they did to me. I'm going to be 110% honest. I did not deserve any of that. Now, the going back and forth on the internet, okay, yeah, but I did not give out her personal information. I did not call her father like she's claiming. And you don't agree with me? Yeah. And remember when I forgot what I was going to say. But anyhow, let's get into this live. This was good. It was foolish, very foolish, Jules. And I'm not understanding really what you were trying to accomplish here, other than you are a dumb fool. And you can sit there and you can say Jen hasn't changed, but Jules, you have not changed. You are the exact same person. And you were worse when you had Geneva and Maria by your side. I'm gonna fast forward through the song.
Former moderator that is extremely sour. I'm not exactly sure what's bitches songs. You want to talk with me?
Yeah, Jules hasn't changed. Like, she's the same exact person. This bitch is crazy. Oh, and Jules, you busted yourself out in this live, and I don't even think people realized it, and I don't think you did.
So, good evening, everybody. We are here to talk about a very, very messy Redditor named Kira Bella. Yeah! So, is this a remix of the Motley Crue song? Yes, it is, and that was by Real Big Fish. I thought it was fun, and I thought I'd play it. As opposed to all of the messy bitches songs. Hey, Amy Lou, and hello, everybody, by the way. I'm sorry. Getting ahead of myself a little bit, but
because Karma, they don't care. Remember, they all sat there and was like, "Oh my God, George is a doxer. George did this. George did that." I didn't dox anyone that didn't dox me. They all ran with that stupid narrative, and now look at her doxing people. That's what her and Maria do. Doxing queens.
Bella on Reddit. Remember, she used to like me, and we used to talk, and I used to be like, "Hey, Kira, Prime," and all that other stuff. Remember that? Remember that? I do. So anyway, okay, I'll start with this. This is how it came about today. So, hey, Mikey. So today I was told that a former moderator that is extremely sour, I'm not exactly sure what's going on in her life right now, but she seems very bitter. Anyway, she made some big, huge thing, and I hear that she's saying that people are talking about her kids. No one's talking about your kids. In fact, what I did is because of that, I'm like, has anybody talked about her kids that I didn't see? So I went to my Discord and I went up to the top. There's this little feature where you can like put in a keyword and you can search it and see if it comes up. So I put Miss Mickey's name into the search of the Discord. And I came across somebody who left my Discord. When things started getting messy, I said, anybody that's in KK's Discord is not welcome in mine. And there was one particular person in my chat named Jamie Starr. She had been in my IG lives.
Okay, so
and she had been
Jamie Starr is Kira Bella. That was just a fake name that she used. Because I was confused on that too. Because I thought when she was saying Jamie, I thought she meant AC in the game, Jamie. That's what I thought.
Mine, and I thought she was okay. But I believe she's one of those kind of people that pays people. She pays for her troll. I don't know. Well, anyway, so I went and I looked to see. Nobody has spoken a word about your kids in the Discord. So I'm not sure what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, and she's threatening people, saying there's only 3 people with my kids' pictures. What?
I don't think that's what Miss Mickey said. That's not what she said.
That is what started this. So then I went and I scrolled through it, and somebody named Kiara popped up in the list of saying Miss Mickey's name. Because that's what it does. When you put a word in the search, it brings up everybody that's used that name. And what do you know? Good old Jamie Stars changed her name to Kiara. Oh, of all names, she would switch it to Kiara. And it's really weird because when she left my Discord, she said she was not leaving on bad terms.
What up, Paula? How are you?
She said she still cared about us. But you know what, Kiara? I'm not going to dox your name, but I do. I know everything about her. And if I ever see her talking about anybody's looks, yeah, don't do it. If I thought you were speaking of my children, I would confront you myself. Well, she made a big story about it. And then she's telling people, oh, there's 3 people that had my kids' pictures. Who? Stop doing that shit. Say it with your whole ass fucking chest and make yourself look crazy. Allegedly, and in my opinion. Because I'm done being accused of shit. This is literally the first time today that I have had time to go live. It's so funny. Everybody seems to think that I have this disposable time. So anyway, I'm going through those messages and I run across Jamie, who changed her name to Kiara. Oh, yeah, name them. None of us would ever. What she's doing is she is getting riled up by trolls. She's getting riled up by trolls. And remember what was funny? Her last message to me is, I wish you well. Do you wish me well by calling me a PB? Oh, guess who else called me PB? Kiara Bella. Well, okay, so anyway, let's go back. We're skating all over the place. So I look to see, nobody's talking about kids. Hi, Deb. You want to come say hi? I love you, sir.
That poor cat.
Anyway, so I see that. I'm like, there's no Kiara. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, we had Kiara Bella in my fucking Discord this whole time. I had a Redditor troll.
I find that very hard to believe. George, go back to my last message. Okay. I find that very hard to believe that she didn't know who that was. Because if you remember, George, did you go through your IG to see? Let me look. I just find it hard to believe that she didn't know that Kiara Bella was following her, because if you guys remember, Jules has always said, I always talk to Kiara Bella and blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. So Jules, you were close to her. So I find it hard that you did not know who that was. She does. Yeah. That's how you know she's pissed. Let me check Gooch.
So anyway, so I messaged her on Reddit and I put her name in there and I said, hi, blank, how you doing? Hold on, let's see. And then I said, cat got your tongue? Because she has a cat as her picture. And I believe she's using her pet's name, like most of the people do. She says, if you want to dox someone who's donated to you through the years and was legit supportive of you, it is shocking. You know, I've been in your Discord for years and have never shared your Discord screenshots, but yet now KK is telling people that somebody is sharing the screenshots. And she's got...
Who is sharing the screenshots? Heard her man is... I know, I heard that crap.
Kiara Bella in her chat. Oh, it gets better. It gets better. Just wait. It gets better. It gets much better. So I confronted her and that's what she said to me, right? And then do you know what else she told me? She told me that people have come to her with my sister's information and my niece's information. And she's like, and I never did anything with it. Congratulations that you never did anything with it. So all the while she is acting like she is a supporter, because remember, so anyway, the first messages, she says, if I'm going to dox a supporter, I'm not doxing you, but I'm letting you know I know who the fuck you are. And you're messy. And yeah. And
I don't believe that the way she figured out who this was. I don't believe that story. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. Or, I don't believe it.
She defended herself. She goes, well, you know, paging Mr. Yates gave you information on Jamie. It's the same thing. No, it's not.
Okay, did you catch that part? Paging Mr. Yates gave you info on Jamie. So this is where I'm a little confused at, because, okay, we all know who paging Mr. Yates was. It was Future Reveal. Everybody knows who that is. Okay. So if Kiara is saying that, what up, Habanero? Kiara is saying that paging Mr. Yates gave her info on Jamie. Who is the Jamie that she's talking about? Because I don't think AC and the gang's Jamie was in the community then, right? Because that RO, okay, so when I got that RO, it was granted on July 25th. That is the same day they deactivated the paging Mr. Yates account. So it had to go back July 25th of last year on. So if it's not making sense there.
No, it is not. Not even.
And that's proof that, remember what I said, even somebody else said it, they communicate on Reddit. They're passing information back and forth on Reddit. Remember when I said Jules had all my pictures saved and Jules busted herself out again? I only have 2 Reddit pages, my name and Cafe Olay, something like that. And she was passing my pictures along that way through Reddit. So remember that. Hey, Jen, yeah. You want to click the link, Jen?
That's my niece. My niece is 12 years old. So I want to know who sent you that. How are you supposed to even believe that? But see, here's the thing. And then she's getting all mad. And then she tells me she's a troll. She's like, I'm a troll. Wait a minute. Are you a longtime supporter of me, which is how you started this conversation? Or are you a troll? Which one are you? Because I sure as fuck would have never let Kiara Bella in my fucking Discord. Never.
I don't believe that.
So we had a big argument back and forth. And she keeps telling me she didn't share screenshots. Well, thank KK for that. But yes. So Kiara Bella is shady as fuck and she plays both sides. And I told her she played both sides. And she goes, what are you talking about? And I'm like, PB? So I told her, I said, because I thought I came to her. I came to her and I told her her name. I said, should I call you that since you call me PB?
Let me pause this and wait for Jen. Not coming up for slide. Jen, just click the link. Because really, just click the link. We're not here to play games. Just click the link. Oh. Yeah, Jen, I don't have time for that. Just click the link. Because this shit you're doing is out of control. You just can ignore the chat. Don't say nothing to her, y'all. Just let her click the link. Because this shit is crazy. Yeah, it's coming across that way. Why is Jen able to go on Deadly's all night and run her mouth? Yeah. And I'm not even gonna yell at her. Like, I'm just letting her know, like, Jen. Well, she ain't picking up, so we're gonna go on about our business. The next time, Jen, I see you going crazy for 24 hours, I'm not gonna reach out to you and talk you down. I'm just gonna let you keep going. If you don't have sleep, you are going to start going crazy. You're gonna end up right where you were before. And you're running right back to the same people who have fucked you over. I don't understand. What are you doing here? I told you, you know, you have future reveal in your chat and in your ear, gassing you up, who's done the worst to you. You have Jules, who's done the worst to you. These people over here, they haven't done anything close to what they have done to you. And you're attacking them for Jules and them. It makes no sense. So like I said, the next time, Jen, you're spiraling, and I see it. You are spiraling. I see it coming. You're going to be up all night acting crazy. And I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what you need to hear. And that's the difference. And I know you're on the phone with them right now getting gassed up. So do you.
While she is acting like she is a supporter, because remember, so anyway, the first message is she says, if I'm going to dox a supporter, I'm not doxing you, but I'm letting you know I know who the fuck you are. And you're messy. And yeah, and you know how she defended herself? She goes, well, you know, paging Mr. Yates gave you information on Jamie. It's the same thing. No, it's not. No, it is not.
What up, Nanny?
Not even close. That's my niece. My niece is...
Yeah, Nanny, I hardly ever know what's going on myself. But even yesterday, I was watching her and she was talking about that Sean Anthill guy. And she's blaming Berlinetta for this, and that. So I went in the chat to remind her, hey, Jules was actually talking to the guy's aunt or his aunt. And she was trying to set up an interview with her. And, you know, she was way out of line, overstepped her boundaries. But you're trying to bash one person for this. How about just stop speaking on it? There was really no reason for it to be brought up, period.
Years old. So I want to know who sent you that. How are you supposed to even believe that? But see, here's the thing. And then she's getting all mad. And then she tells me she's a troll. She's like, I'm a troll. Wait a minute. Are you a longtime supporter of me, which is how you started this conversation? Or are you a troll? Which one are you? Because I sure as fuck would have never let Kiara Bella in my fucking Discord. Never. So we had a big argument back and forth. And she keeps telling me she didn't share screenshots. Well, thank KK for that.
Let me ask a question. Are you going to be sitting there going back and forth with a Redditor that you don't know who it is? Does that even make sense? That makes no sense.
But yeah. So Kiara Bella is shady as fuck and she plays both sides. And I told her she played both sides. And she goes, what are you talking about? And I'm like, PB? So I told her, I said, because I thought I came to her. I came to her and I told her her name. I said, should I call you that since you call me PB? And mind you, the last time I heard from her, she said that there was no issues between us. She left on her own. But 3 days ago, she somebody posted about Lisa Ann. She goes, no, they were rolling it out in a strategic process. Lisa Ann was first, then Susie Q wished Jen and Clint a happy.
Hold on, I don't know what happened. What up, Ann?
Hey, George.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I've been away for a couple of days. You would
I
never
know.
guess where I've been. I've been staying with my husband. Like,
Really?
the shock. Oh. Yeah, I had things to do at my old stomping ground, so I stayed at his house for a couple of days. Anyway, I wanted I'm agreeing with what you're saying about the whole situation with Maria and Jules. And if Jen doesn't see that, because how often did we hear Jules say, I don't agree with what Maria's posting. I don't agree with what Maria's doing. But she was the one that was gassing her up. She was using her. And now she's just replaced Maria with Jules. And Maria does the same thing with Geneva. Maria said to me, I don't care if Geneva contacts your son. Meanwhile, Maria was doxing my son. So wee things like that, they all give each other the green light, gas each other up. They're just using each other to do the filthiest,
Mhm,
dirtiest shit that they all do.
mhm, mhm.
And
And now, when the shit
yep,
went down, Maria ran. Why aren't you sitting there with Jules 10 toes down? While Jules is taking the hits. I
yep.
mean, rightfully so, but I wouldn't be taking those hits by myself. Just wouldn't be.
At the end of the day, they all, and again, they do co-sign what each other does. As far as I'm concerned, anybody who doesn't call Maria out, and again, I'm not happy with you, Jen. And I know you're here listening. I am not happy with you because I told you one thing that I didn't like you did to Kira, and I've got a right to my opinion.
Yeah.
You ran over to Deadly's, said, "Anne's talking shit about you," and apparently Deadly dragged me. Now, Deadly calling anyone a fat pig, I mean, that's mirrors, but I can take that. But Jen, that told me exactly who you were, because I've still got a certain amount of loyalty to her. And I wouldn't just sit there, I wouldn't run to somebody giving them information and lying, it was a lie, so that they could drag her. And that's what she did. First chance, that's what she did to me. First chance. So again, Jen just showed me again who she is. I'm done with that shit.
Mhm.
But Jen, don't be a fool. She's so desperate to be validated by Jules. It's sad. It's really, really sad, you know?
Mhm.
And Jules is only taking her because she's got nobody else.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
She's got nobody else.
And Jen's dumb enough to do the dirty work because, like you said, she wants to be accepted. And it's crazy. And
Yeah, it's crazy.
when I heard Jen saying the other day, something, she passed my nudes out, she passed my porn tape out, something like that. And then you saw that Angel account in the chat saying, oh, that's revenge porn. That's revenge porn. They're gassing her up so that she calls the police on KK. And that's when I was like, you know what? I've had enough of this. I'm throwing my hands up. I don't want no part of that. And my intentions was just to, let everybody know what Jules was doing. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
and you was getting some stray bullets and all that, but you're right there with her. And you better not call the police on her. And then yesterday in the live that I played, Jules said the exact same thing.
But hold on, Jen. The, there's a minority in this platform that hasn't seen Jen's nudes. Fortunately, I'm one of them. But Jen, you've passed around your own fucking nudes.
Mhm,
Like, stop it.
mhm.
Absolutely stop it. And the other thing I was going to say there about Jules, they're just dirty people, and trying to keep all their own hands clean. That was the other thing. The Angel account, Maria. I know you're a bit in the slow in the uptake, but Angel is definitely not George. There's a significance to that name, and that's why we know it's Geneva.
Mhm.
And maybe Geneva's just a little bit butthurt with KK because she's tried to get into her Discord twice now and been told fucking no. Maybe she's just a little bit butthurt about that. And again, Maria posted an account and said, this is Georgie's YouTube account, another YouTube account. What I noticed about that YouTube account, it didn't have a date of when it started. So somebody knows what they're doing, hiding dates. And the same as Ginny's Reddit account, she hides all her previous information, all her previous posts, comments. So there was no date on that account that Maria posted. And Maria gullibly, I believe Geneva's came to her and said, this is a George account, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
There was also significance to that account, Maria, that we know who that account was linked to and why it was linked to a certain person in this community. That was a Geneva account. And she's using this idiot to post things, make accusations when she's sitting laughing behind her, knowing who she's actually indirectly attacking.
Mhm. Yep. Yep.
And the more you know, the more you know.
More you
You
know.
know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I've been all these accounts underneath the sun, and it's not possible for me to be all these Reddit accounts, all of these YouTube accounts, and it's crazy. but I just whatever. And
Yeah.
the one account, the Wasabi Woods, she blamed me for that for the longest. Then Maria accidentally outed two sickies for that account. And again, I didn't get an apology. Nobody said anything to me. And that account, they said some real nasty stuff about
Yeah,
people.
they did.
So,
Yeah, they did.
mhm,
And the thing is, Chiara Bella, I don't know who Chiara, I don't care who Chiara Bella is, but Jules is blackmailing that woman. And
mhm,
what Jules is trying to say is if you do show my Discord, I will release your name, I will dox you, I've potentially get photographs of your kids. Like,
mhm,
I could hear the whole innuendo with that. But you know what, Chiara Bella? See, if she does that, I would phone the police.
mhm.
Because Jules is frightened of the police.
Yep. Well, the thing is, when I called the police on Jules because she was doing it to me, they all said, "Oh, you're a cop caller. You're dangerous. You're this. You're that." Blah blah. No, I know exactly what Jules is capable of, and I
Yeah.
know how far she will go with things. So,
Well, you know, Jules likes to lock up black men.
yeah, she
So
does.
there's,
Yeah.
yeah, she does. So I mean, she's got that history, and that's just as it goes. Uh,
Mhm,
that's who she
mhm,
is.
mhm. And a good bit of this fighting on the internet is because of them. Jules and Maria, they caused that separation between people. Was there problems and issues before? Yes, but not like it is now. And then they bring other communities in and then they start attacking people because they feel like they're loyal to Jules. And then they find out, oh, yeah, they weren't the wrong ones. This nut was. But again, like, you know what I mean? Did did we get apologies? No. When Jules said I was making up sock accounts of her family, and they started doxing my family, making dox account or sock accounts of my grandma, my mom, this person, that
Yeah.
person. But then a couple months ago, Jules said, and that wasn't George who made those accounts of my family. It was Karma as a cat. I didn't get an apology from nobody over there. And yet, not even a single person over there said, hey, Jules, you told us all he did it. Like nothing.
Exactly. And the other thing is, I hope people realise. So Maria has ran. Well, Jules was the one that started that Miss Liability was Amanda. Because of that, again, that idiot Momo started doxing Amanda's son, minor child, numerous times in her life, just because Jules said so. Now, I hope anyone who saw the Blue Waffle live that Amanda did, I have been saying for a long time, Miss Liability and Amanda have got different, very different senses of humour. And I hope people notice those differences now. This is exactly what I meant. Amanda does like, she's very funny, but she likes sexual innuendo, so do I.
Yeah.
And that's her, but Miss Liability is not like that. She's funny in a different way. So
Mhm.
I hope people notice these things. But again, people are getting attacked just because they said so,
Yeah.
you know, and it's
Mhm.
not fair.
Mhm. And to just let Maria slide under the radar, that is wrong. Maria
Oh, absolutely.
Maria should be kicked out of every chat she goes into. Geneva should be kicked out of every chat she goes into.
Yep.
So should Jules. They were all in it together, all of them.
I saw Maria's playbook for years. I had a bird's eye view of Maria's playbook, and I'm watching it again. Now, it started getting me blocked in KKs, which I don't care, I'm fine with that. Probably habanero, and she's trying to get other people blocked. She's saying tirade is habanero. She wants tirade blocked. This is the start because she get me blocked. She's now starting to gain more control, more control. And I do think KK did block me because Jules kicked Maria out, and KK wants to keep her close. So there's a bigger picture to this. But Maria has now got comfortable. But what's Maria doing now? She's trying to cause division between Heidi, Sophie, Cindy, which will never happen, Maria. It will never happen. But why is she trying to do that? You've never done that, George. You've never said to Heidi and say, oh, don't be friends with Sophie, because I would never do that.
Mm-mm.
Maria's actively trying to cause division and all this, calling people out in her community. Call your fucking self out, Maria.
Mhm. That'll
You
never.
know, she's the worst one here. She is the worst person, apart her and Geneva. you know. And Maria, you can call me a sexual deviant all day, but I've never tried to get it on with my twins partner. Okay, okay, that wasn't in my family. All right, just telling you. I mean, I've heard a lot of stuff about yours, and it's not very pretty. But I'm not a sexual deviant. And why am I a sexual deviant, Maria?
Mhm,
Is it because I'm part of the LGBTQIA? I can't even say those fucking letters.
mhm. And there's nothing wrong with a grown person being sexual. We are grown. Like, I don't get that part.
Let's get it on.
We're not
Yeah,
talking minors. Like, we're not talking about
yeah,
somebody who's young.
yeah. I'm not flying to Turkey to teach kids.
And I'm not
Eh,
making that story up either, am I?
And the thing is, that's the other thing. She said that she thinks I've got a criminal. I mean, she just puts shit out there. I don't own my house. I've got a criminal record. Like, she just opens her mouth and talks shit.
Hmm.
A bit like, and Jules does the same. This is the thing. They both do the same. And Maria's now using Geneva to do all her dirty work.
Hmm.
And Jules is now using Jen.
Yep, yep.
So
I think
stupid.
Jules, I think Jules is using Geneva too, because Geneva is going into Jen's chats, and
Yeah.
Jen's acting as if she doesn't know that that's Geneva. She's well aware of who it is, but I think Geneva is being the go-between between Momo and Jen and Jules and Jen.
But Geneva has actually been in Jen's chats.
Hmm.
You are joking me. Like,
Hmm.
that woman deserves a place nowhere, Jen.
Hmm.
Jen, you talk about your kids all the time. What about fucking Brooks?
Hmm.
What about Brooks? Like, I can't be doing with these double standards, honestly. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
The same. Maria basically said Geneva could contact my son. I'm okay with that, she said. But Maria, why did you write a letter to the police for PMR about your daughter being contacted by Geneva? Like, if you're okay with it, you're okay with it.
Hmm.
You know?
She did it for court so that she could get an RO on her ass.
Yeah, she
So
did. She did.
with friends like that, who needs enemies? And it just goes back to the flip flopping, the nasty that
Yes.
people do to each other. And then you turn around and they're friends again in a week. Say what you want about me. I don't circle back. I'm not a flip flopper.
No, you don't, George. You don't. And again, I don't mind if I don't really feel I've really beef with someone. I loved. So I listened to your live, and I was so happy that Miss Mickey came in, and I was laughing at the post. I thought she was so funny,
Oh,
and it's refreshing to see that side of her.
yeah,
She can be funny, snarky, because I feel we missed that because Jules was so overbearing, controlling about Maria, and people have not got the freedom of speech, you
mhm,
know. But I was so pleased, and it's nice to see Miss Mickey doing her own thing. It
it
really, really is.
really is. And I forgot that I liked Miss Mickey. Like literally when she
Yeah.
came in the chat, I really forgot that I didn't like Miss Mickey for the last year and a half. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was
Hmm.
nice. It was, um, yeah, it was nice. It was nice. But if you look at this picture here, this is Jen where she's crying and saying her nudes. Right here, Angel, get her for revenge P. That's a classic case.
Oh, Jenny, Jenny, Jenny.
Yeah. Mhm. And Jules repeated the same thing yesterday on that live I played.
Mm. Yeah, I think KK better get her guard dog Maria to speak to her guard dog
Mhm.
to rein that in because that's just not on. And again, see when POs start getting contacted. I mean, I don't know if Jen did that to KK or not, and it's just fucking wrong. That should never happen. But if POs start getting contacted, look no further than your own group. And I'll tell you that now, look no further.
Mhm. And I heard KK say on her live something like Jules said like your address better not have changed or something, or you better not be lying on legal documents or something like that. And I'm thinking she's talking about YouTube. I don't know. I could be wrong. She
Yeah.
could have said that to her because I lied and gave a fake address on YouTube. And that is the exact same thing she said to me. She threw it up in court as well. And the judge looked at her and said, I would have lied too. She was like, and that's not even his real name, and blah, blah, blah. And the judge look around. This is not YouTube. This is my courtroom.
Oh,
And
that I'm so embarrassed she did that.
Mhm.
And she lied about his name. I couldn't dox the right person.
And when Gargamel came in yesterday and was like, I know I was doxing you or something like that with the Bisan or the bees on my Atari or something like that, I just laughed because that wasn't my name. Like, you know what I mean? But then again, like that whole year, I had to sit there and pretend like I was outraged because you're doxing that something that's not my name.
That's the same as when Maria posted who she thought was Habanero's daughter. Now, Maria will say the fake outrage, they pretended that was a stock photo. But that doesn't take away the intention, Maria. You actively tried to dox a minor child to attack Habanero. You actively did that. You also actively threatened to contact her school.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. Yeah.
And FYI, anybody that watched that Blue Waffle live, Maria sent that live to Amanda's church by Facebook. So this whole real life, Maria goes real life all the fucking time when it suits her.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she does.
Mhm.
She was the first one who started posting my dad's obituary. She was also the first one to call me out when I posted Future Reveals tombstone, her parents' tombstone. Like, it's the same thing. Same thing. The
I
outreach.
mean,
Mhm.
she's turned that fucking tombstone into a whole Netflix series with babies and arms and lies and digging up and like
She said the baby was buried next to my mom. Then she said she was sprinkled around the gravesite. Then her mom was dug up and the baby was placed in her arms. Like, and not one of them called her out for that when she said that I was making fun of people who lost babies and sudden infant death and all that. Like, they really believed it until I showed them, like, the baby can't be three places at once now. What really happened here? But
I want to know why the Vatican hasn't reached out, because she did that without a womb.
yeah.
Like that's the second coming. So I don't know why. I mean, they missed that. I think we should let them know.
Mhm.
Jenny, I'll contact the Pope.
Yeah. Sick. Who's here, Heidi? That lady is just sick. Like,
Mhm,
and they egg her on too. They egg
mhm.
her on too. And they owe Amber Sherrington an apology as well. They drug her for filth, believing Jules and Maria.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. And and the thing is, Maria knew, Jules knew as well, and was saying, "Yep, you're all blaming Geneva. I think it's Amber." But
Mm-hmm.
Jules, where do you think everybody get the information about you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm. And where does Maria think all that stuff that was being put on Reddit came from? Geneva. I'm not.
Maria knows. Maria knows, but she's a bit like JY. See, as long as they're now doing their bidding, they don't give a shit. They don't care who they've hurt in their family. Maria doesn't care that Jenny contacted her kid. Maria doesn't care. As long as she's doing her bidding now. And John's the very same.
Yeah.
They are the same person.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't understand why do you have to take YouTube that far? It's weird. Calling people like,
Yeah.
you're worse than the people you.
Hmm.
Hey, William. William, you're worse. First of all, it's Youre. Get it right, William.
That is hilarious. Free Willy. Let it grow.
Click the
Oh
link,
dear.
William.
Yeah.
You can click it too.
You're worse than the people you trash. I can. You could come and talk to me when you've got a matching pair of shoes.
Or when you change that shirt and you're not wearing it for 6 days in a row. If you didn't change your shirt, you didn't change your drawers.
Oh dear. Funny.
William, how's the skin rash on your face? Yeah, that is just from poor hygiene.
Yeah.
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 And he won't click it. All right, let me play some more of this live.
No problem. I'm actually going to drop and leave you to it. I just wanted to come up and give my 2 cents worth about Jen.
Okay, well,
Okay.
thank you. All right.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye.
Anniversary. Yeah, and yesterday, Jules announced.
Let me rewind it a little. I forgot where we were at.
Not even close. That's my niece. My niece is 12 years old. So I want to know who sent you that. How are you supposed to even believe that? But see, here's the thing. And then she's getting all mad. And then she tells me she's a troll. She's like, I'm a troll. Wait a minute. Are you a longtime supporter of me, which is how you started this conversation? Or are you a troll? Which one are you? Because I sure as fuck would have never let Kiara Bella in my fucking Discord. Never. So we had a big argument back and forth. And she keeps telling me she didn't share screenshots. Well, thank KK for that. But yes. So Kiara Bella is shady as fuck and she plays both sides. And I told her she played both sides. And she goes, what are you talking about? And I'm like, PB? So I told her, I said, because I thought I came to her. I came to her and I told her her name. I said, should I call you that since you call me PB?
I really don't understand, like, why are you so upset about being called PB? Like, there's worse things to be called.
And mind you, the last time I heard from her, she said that there was no issues between us. She left on her own. But 3 days ago, she somebody posted about Lisa Ann. She goes, no, they were rolling it out in a strategic process. Lisa Ann was first, then Susie Q wished Jen and Clint a happy anniversary. Yeah, and yesterday, Jules announced if or when she unblocks Jen, it's her decision to let her in the chat. Jen is not blocked. Jen is not blocked since she posted in the Bees chat this week. She's absolutely blocked.
Didn't I tell y'all, it starts off, they go one by one by one. And the next thing you know, the whole entire hive is taking over your whole chat. Then you got Jules in there. Jules, the gig is up. You might as well just go on in there. We know what's going on here. And when you do finally go in there, you're going to get the same tired playbook that you always has given. You guys pushed us together. You guys pushed us to be friends. You guys did this. You did it when you teamed up with Maria.
Bitch.
What?
How? You know what? She's a goat. PB. And mind you, the last time I heard from her, she said that there was no issues between us. She left on her own. But 3 days ago, somebody posted about Lisa Ann. She goes, no, they were rolling it out in a strategic process. Lisa Ann was first, then Susie Q wished Jen and Clint a happy anniversary. Yeah, and yesterday, Jules announced if or when she unblocks Jen, it's her decision to let her in the chat. Jen is not blocked. Jen is not blocked since she posted in the Bees chat this week. She's absolutely blocked. Dumb bitch. How? You know what? She's a goat fucker. She is a goat fucker. Yes, she absolutely was. And she's a goat fucker. Yeah. You call me PB? Hey, Bucky. So was Jamie Ahmad here before? No. No, she was not Ahmad. I thought she was a regular person. And she used her real name, so I trusted her. But here she is playing all types of sides.
See, it doesn't make sense. She's sitting here saying she used her real name, so I trusted her. So, Jules, you knew who it was. Like, your story is not adding up with your story. Unless I'm lost and I'm confused, it doesn't make sense.
He tells me, oh, I haven't said anything, but you're calling me PB. Okay, bitch. How about those front teeth of yours? Because see, now I'm reading this stuff that I hadn't read before. How about those front teeth of yours? And we thought Brenna had a problem. Weird as fuck. Just adult and do it. No matter what, the bee looks like a manipulating hypocrite in how she acts and moves. Woo-wee. Oh no. See, now I'm pissed. And this was 3 days ago. How in the world did you?
She sounds like a fat bitch at the gym is really what she sounds like. She's out of breath, tired.
Nerve to talk to me the way you did in DMs today. How? How was that? How was that, Kiera? She used Jamie in Discords because she didn't want anybody to know who she is. No, I'm pissed as fuck. And after reading this, Jules is a manipulative hypocrite. Fun fact, I'm not friends with Jen, but Jen is better than all of y'all. Right, Heidi? Right, Heidi?
Right, Heidi? Hey, Tina, how are you?
You guys want to see what a beautiful grill she has?
This was
manipulating hypocrite, you say, right, Kiara Bella? I don't think Prime's going to want to marry you anymore. I don't. Yeah, and she likes to mess around with goats. I've got a video of it. So yeah, you're going to call other people shit. Ooh-wee.
Was the Kiera person saying it? I don't know. I really don't know, because with Jules, you're not going to get the full context of it. You're only going to get that part that makes the other person looks bad. Right, Heidi? And okay, so she'll explain. Okay, so Heidi is not Heidi Black. I'm not. If you didn't catch the docs, I don't want to sit there and point it out.
I should have read that before I went live. I should have read that.
Right, Heidi? Let's hear it again.
Manipulating hypocrite, you say, right, Kiara Bella? I don't think Prime's going to want to marry you anymore. I don't. Yeah. How? How was that? How was that, Kiera? She used Jamie in Discords because she didn't want anybody to know who she is. No, I'm pissed as fuck. And
okay, so Jamie is a fake name. And I wonder if when Jules caught on to that, was Jules pissed? Like, hey, Lizzie, I mean, people have a right, Jules, to be private. You are not owed anyone's identity. And if anybody out there is using a real name or she has anything information, just fake your own death, because the second you piss her off, she's going to come back at you. Take it from me.
after reading this, Jules is a manipulative hypocrite. Fun fact, I'm not friends with Jen, but Jen is better than all of y'all. Right, Heidi? Right, Heidi? You guys want to see what a beautiful grill she has? Manipulating hypocrite, you say, right, Kiara Bella? I don't think Prime's going to want to marry you anymore. I don't. Yeah, and she likes to mess around with goats. I've got a video of it. So yeah, you're going to call other...
Yeah, Kiara's talked a lot of shit about me on Reddit too. I mean, I don't know. But at the end of the day, what up, Daddy? At the end of the day, for me, it's just Reddit. None of these people really truly know me, so I don't know. Right, Cooch? Right, Cooch? Right, Daddy?
Ooh-wee. See, I should have read that before I went live. I should have read that before I told you I wasn't going to dox you.
Okay, so I'm not technically doxing her. Jules is. Heidi is Kiara's real name. How Jules found that out, I don't know. But if you remember earlier in the stream, she said she was talking to Paging JY, and he said that, well, wait, she was talking to Paging JY, and they were passing around Jamie's information. We don't know who Jamie is, but it has to be this person.
Let's see, which one of these is the best one?
This is what I understood. She was talking to Kiara on Reddit. Then Jamie Star was in her Discord, but pretended to be someone else. And then it turns out to be this person. Yeah. So it's all the same person, but the Heidi is her real name. Jamie is just a fake name that she gave, and Kiara is her Reddit name. I'm not doxing you. Jules did. Just explaining it. I'm just explaining Jules's crazy story because this may not even be real. Who knows?
You didn't have to go on Reddit and talk shit. See, there was a difference, Heidi. You could have just left, or she was never on YouTube. Oh, she was absolutely on YouTube. She was absolutely a QQ. So Jamie Starr was okay, IG. Okay, no, she had her real name in my IG. And then when she wanted to go into my Discord, she became Jamie. Let's see. So you trusted her and you got proof she's Kiara Bella. Oh, she's absolutely Kiara Bella. We had the conversation on Reddit. She is absolutely 100% Kiara Bella. There is no speculation here. There is no, I think, she admitted it. We were going back and forth. She said, go ahead, dox me. So there's that. Because I said, hey, Heidi, how you doing? Cat got your tone? Because it's really funny when all these Redditors have so much to say. Because when she was talking to me, she was not telling me all of these other things. No, she wasn't. She was not telling me any of these other things. She was not telling me that that I was a manipulative fuck. She didn't tell me I was a manipulative fuck. What she could have told me when she was in my Discord was, hey, Susie, she could have said, hey, Jules, people are trying to give me your niece and your sister's information. Because that's a whole lot different on stupid piece of paper of Jamie that I didn't even read. Whatever. Messy ass hose is right. That's why I kept telling her, you're a messy bitch. She's like, well, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Yeah, there's no more guessing. Kiara Bella is this person I'm about to show you. Why don't you? And you know what's really funny is she didn't tell me who. So her name on IG, she made a fake name. Oh, yeah, her real name is on IG. So you know it's Kiara. Wow, how long was she around that you trusted her from IG? A long time. But then she turns around and tells me she's just a troll. Wait a minute, were you a supporter? Were you a troll? Were you somebody that's playing both sides? Yeah. And you wonder why I'm pissed. So yeah, I'll show you manipulative fuck. I'll show you manipulative fuck.
Sue,
Manipulate this.
That?
Two first. Manipulate that. She's in the black shirt. So if you ever see her making fun of anybody's grill, so yeah, that's that. How's that for manipulating fuck for you, huh? How's that? How you like them apples?
Are you saying, is that her IG
and you know
name?
What's really funny? I was told.
She doxed kids and everything on here. Oh my God, Jules. You can't say.
I'll show you manipulative fuck.
You can't say, somebody put my fucking niece's name on their community tab, but you're doxing children.
Manipulate this. Two first. Manipulate that. She's in the black shirt. So if you ever see her making fun of anybody's grill, so yeah, that's that. How's that for manipulating fuck for you, huh? How's that? How you like them apples? And you know, it was really funny. I was told that she left the Discord, but then she really didn't leave it right away. And then somebody told her that you can tell who takes screenshots, and she got nervous. Okay, KK trusts everybody. And then we have Miss Mickey, who says that she takes screenshots and screen recordings of her chats every 2 months. Did you see that? That's the one part. So anybody that's conversing with Miss Mickey now, just know it could be a month later, 5 years later. She's going to save all your messages and use it around.
Yeah, she's smart dealing with you.
The troll that said I was a manipulative fuck. A manipulative fuck, Heidi. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Let's see what this one says. PB, she calls me PB. Yeah. Can we come up with a fun name for her? She calls me PB. See, this is why I have a hard time trusting people on this app anymore. Too many people lie. And I told her it's people like her that make people not trust anybody. She's like, I'm a troll. No, you're not. You're playing both sides. You joined my IG as a real person with your real name. So I trust it. If I would have known for 1 second that you were Kiara Bella, there's no way in hell I would have let you in. So you lied. Didn't you guys say that omission is a lie? Okay, PB stream part 2. Rumors in the backstreet swirling that new besties Gidler, Amzi, and PB are planning a future live stream together. Yes, this would be awesome. I would watch this unhinged panel of halfwits anytime. If you add Brittany and Kendra, you'll make a lot of super chats, bitches. How about that grill of yours? Should we watch the video of you playing with goats? Should we? Should we watch the video of you playing with goats? I don't know. Should we watch the video of you playing with goats? How does it feel when you're on the hot seat and everybody knows about you? How does it feel? How does it feel to have people that you trust talk shit about you? At least you know it's me. You've been talking shit about me over here on Reddit for how long? Oh, whoa, what's this? Let's see. Oh, no, that's the other person. But this person acted like she was close to me. So you know how JJ is mad because I saw one piece of paper that I didn't even pay attention to and read. But I'm not supposed to be mad that people get, I know, I love goats too. I'm not supposed to be mad that somebody that was given or somebody tried to give her, my nieces, who's 12 years old, information, and my sister, and I'm not supposed to be upset about this. She told me that herself. That people gave her, hold on, let's go find it, unless she started deleting already. She said she didn't want to continue the conversation with me anymore. Let's see, what do we have here? If you want to dox someone, okay, let's see. If you want to dox someone, blah, 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 and never shared your Discord screenshots, videos, or voice clips of you crying and yelling over the years. You know, people have copies of things in your Discord. People have, oh no, you should listen to this. People have given me your sister and niece's information and I've never said a word. I'm not a snarky troll or Reddit, but I've never crossed your privacy lines. It's who I am. Do what you have to do, and I guess I will do what I have to do. Well, how about that, Heidi? Let's watch a goat video. How about that?
But Jules, you pass around people's family members' obituaries and you do it so that you can get their family members on it. So then you can start looking them up and contacting them and doxing them. You're no different. So I don't understand how you're trashing this lady when you do the same thing she does. You're the same as she. You're worse. You're worse.
Yeah, I'm a manipulative fuck. What were you, Heidi? What were you? Somebody gave you my niece and my sister's information. You sat there skinning and grinning in my face and never said a fucking word. How about we watch you play with goats and watch you spurge yourself? Goodbye. Goodbye. How would you feel? Somebody's got my niece and my sister's information and is playing. Camden, you can go forever. You can go forever. This bitch was literally, yeah, I'm done with Camden. Camden, you can go. And I'm very disappointed in you, Camden. We're not doing this again. Your hate for Jen is very unhealthy. Absolutely fucking unhealthy. You need to get your stuff together. How would you feel if somebody said that they were giving your niece and your sister's information and they sat there skinning and grinning in your face? Fuck Kiara Bella. If she was just a Redditor troll and she stayed there, that's different. She tried to play both sides and not tell anybody. And then we have Miss Mickey who says that she records all of her conversations. Honestly, Camden probably defends people like that because she's just like that. I don't know. And I really hate that because Camden and I have shared a lot and I really cared about her, but this is ridiculous. I have every right to feel the fucking way I do. And I didn't make up what our conversation was about, not even a little bit. But yeah, so Heidi, Kiara, maybe you shouldn't talk so much shit. Now, here's the thing, is if she was just on Reddit, hey, Coffee, if she was just on Reddit talking shit, that's one thing. But no, she tried to play both.
Well, Jules, why don't you do a solid and why don't you release the whole conversation? Don't delete nothing. post the whole conversation, because I remember not that long ago when you got caught outing that you had JJ's core information. You said that you deleted both of those accounts that you had. So how is it now you're able to go back and pull up those pull up the conversation that you had with that person? So once again, Jules, you're lying again. You got caught lying again.
She tried to be my friend and not tell me who she was on Reddit. It would be different if she came to me and said, yo, I just want to be honest with you. I'm this on Reddit. Because she was in that second Discord where there was nobody. Blame KK for this, for talking about screenshots. Because all of this and Miss Mickey trying to say people are talking about her children, who? Who's talking about your kids, Miss Mickey? It's time for you to stop alluding to it and post your proof. Post who's riling you up. But yeah, I have you guys, do you think that I should have protected a anonymous Redditor who was playing both sides and pretending they were different people? What do you think? She's probably one way on certain accounts and else up. Yep, probably. Probably. She's probably, oh, and you know what her last thing was? Go away. I'm doing just fine. This is Jules is a pissed off person. So do you know what her last messages were? She says she's going to continue doing what she does.
What up, Health Wealth?
So she is going to continue playing both sides. But I really don't think that this is normal. Oh, and isn't it funny? This person underneath, Independent Explorer, said Heidi, and that's your name. And I'm not fully doxing you. I'm not doxing your last name because I'm not that much of a bitch. But piss me off some more and see how it goes. Oh, and never mind. I guarantee you Maria would be really pissed off if something like this happened to her as well. If somebody would be skinning and grinning and...
Hold on. Hello?
Can you hear me okay?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me, right?
No, I can't hear you.
No audio?
I can't hear you.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Listen, no, what do you call it? I'm not going to stay here too long. I'm just going to get this out the way, okay? Number one, thank you for having me. Number two, what do you call it? The whole situation. Now, I know it goes back to we're not talking about Jules right now, but just bear with me for a second because this is the one time I got to say George is right. You know, I got mad at Jen for a certain reason. Reason being, she's always blaming me for saying the horrible shit that I say. I know I say a lot of horrible stuff. I'm aware of that. I've been doing it for years. However, the conversation that I had with her, which I don't record, I don't record. You got mail. I don't record shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't record shit. I don't record shit. So in the one case I should have this time, I did not. And the thing with this now, I got to say George for the conversation that got me.
Okay, this time I seriously can't hear you. Click the link again, William, especially when you're telling me I'm right. I can never not hear that enough. Oh, God.
See if this works now.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna make this so fast. That's exactly what I told her. Now, what do you call it? Because Restream don't work for me. The conversation that we had was, she says, William, can you get all the clips you can from AC and other people and like Jamie? Can you get all the clips for me so I can send it to Lisa and she can send it to Jules? And there you have it. I said no, I don't want to do that.
Ooh.
And she wanted me to apologize for how I feel. Apologize for what? What am I apologizing for? Do I go to her chat? Well, probably not after this conversation, but anyway, that was it. So when George says that Jen was working with Jules, he's absolutely correct.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So how long is Deadly working with her too? Did you get quiet or you? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Mm-hmm. Shame on you, Lisa Ann. Shame on you. I knew it. Lisa Ann is sitting in that chair. I told y'all, Lisa Ann is not a good person. I told y'all that like a year ago. Lisa Ann is not a good person. Y'all know Jen is not right in the head. Y'all know it. And y'all are taking advantage of her because y'all know she's not right in the head.
I missed that last thing. I had to go watch the thing. No, as far as the thing with Deadly, no, the Deadly's not doing anything with the Jules thing. Actually, he got very upset when he actually heard that nonsense, and that was it. So no, and actually, I have not sent her any. The little clips I sent her, I was sending her for her, not knowing she was sending them to somebody else. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. So I wasn't doing no dirty stuff behind the scenes. I didn't do all this shit, But when she actually said it to me, when I was talking to her, she said it to me. I didn't feel right about that, and that's it. So I'm not going to take up any more of your time. So, all right,
All right. Thank you.
all right, all right.
You see, what a sick game Jules and that Hive is playing. When I heard her this morning at 5 a.m., I was like, oh man, this is crazy. And I just, for the life of me, her friends and her fake friends let this go on with her for 24 fucking hours. Why was I the only one who said something? Brenda, and Brenda, why don't you click the link too? Because you came in this chat not that long ago and you was acting a plumb dumb fucking fool. And I knew it right then. You were working for Jules. I knew it. That's why the mods and I was like, just let her talk. We're not going to block her. We knew what you were up to. You're running that same stupid game Jen and Jules are playing. Do I agree with what KK and them are doing to Jen? Not always. Do I agree with what Jules and that gang is doing over to KK? No. That's why I said this has nothing to do with me. I'm not going to keep sitting here, keep trying to uncover Jules. I don't want nothing to do with that. Y'all are doing entirely too much. Entirely too much. I tried to say something, Jen. Yeah, I don't understand, Paula. Why is she coming at you? Why is she coming at Lisa? Why is she coming at Berlinetta? Why do you keep going at Heidi? Why do you keep going at all these people? Some people, Jen, you have a valid reason to go at. I understand you wanting to go back and forth with KK, Jamie, and AC, but not the way you're doing it now. You keep saying he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a job. And I know exactly what they mean when they keep saying that. They want him to keep dropping hints, keep saying, oh, I do have a job. Take pictures, take videos, so then they can figure out where you work, so they can call your job and get you fired. That is what they're trying to do. Don't take the bait because we didn't treat her like, yeah, it wasn't that long ago. She was in the chats. You would let her up on panel. She would derail the streams, but you still always let her up. I don't understand this. And now remember that one live that you were talking about, Jules. Yeah, you were talking about Jules. Remember Jen clicked the link and was acting stupid like she didn't know what was going on? Jen, I'm sorry. Looking back at all this, when you get yourself arrested, it is your fault. You know exactly what you're doing and you're playing foolish and you're sitting in people's faces smiling and you think you have friends with Jules in them. You don't. You don't. You're a joke.
I think they were really close to her in one sense and then being another person. And you guys know, I used to joke around with Kiara Bella all of the time, right? Back and forth. So not at any point in that time did you ever feel the need to say something and feel like, oh, I'm being shady. She clearly let you know she had those things hoping to scare you into silence. I ain't silenced for nothing. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I really don't. And Unhinged, wait till you see what's going to be Unhinged. Because the fact that conspiracy theories are flowing, I can't wait for more of them. But Miss Mickey, before you go and throw those conspiracy theories out there, maybe you should show proof of it, because you're really starting some trouble. For somebody who said, I wish you well.
Yeah. And not only that, she had people in her corner on YouTube. She had support. She fucked it up. She fucked it all up. And the last little bit of support that she did have from good people, she threw them away for Jules. Like, what is really going on here? Like I said, 5 a.m, you're still up going crazy.
You don't play both sides. It's people like you that fuck with people. See, at least the Camden, when you're a troll, it's very clear where you stand, right? But she's literally still in here. She's trying to pretend that she's okay with me. I'm going to come up with a good name for you, too. You're going to take over Bucky's name, Bucky Brenna. But yeah, because you wanted to be in my Discord, you asked about it. She deleted most of her messages to me on Instagram.
Why do you retract it?
The only thing she left up, the only thing that was left up was her reactions to my story. The rest she all deleted. Guilty much? What are you worried about, Heidi? Don't skin and grin in my face and talk shit about me. That wasn't okay. Would any of y'all been okay with that? You guys, there's like 10 people in my new Discord. That's it. Not hundreds, 10. And she made the cut and she never felt the need to say who the fuck she was. And then what happened was I literally said, anybody in KK's Discord, I don't want you in mine, period. And so that's why I told her, I said, you're going to have to go. Camden's biggest troll is her seeming like she says it with her whole chest, but Camden is a troll. Yeah, she never said, Camden, you don't say it with your whole chest. If you said it with your whole chest, you wouldn't be a troll. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm pissed.
So KK and the gang, when something goes down, send the police to Jules's house. Send them to her house. And you heard the officer did tell her this is criminal. So send them to her house. Don't wait. Don't even wait for it. You got enough proof to call them and send them to her house, because she's not going to stop. She's not going to stop. Then you're going to have that nutcase future reveal doing stupid shit, reaching out to your phone. Get ahead of this story before it gets. This is crazy.
Because she was a supporter. And you know what's funny? Trolls aren't
that.
Supporters. No. Trolls aren't supporters. Not even a little. That's why I think you've got your...
And I believe like when that delivery came, it wasn't even January 9th that day. It wasn't even January 9th.
Twisted. But I'm not the only one. Are any of the women upset with her? Because I told her, she's like, nobody's going to be upset with me. I said, are you kidding? Everybody is livid. Livid. You sat there skinning and grinning in our face, knowing that you were this person that I was joking about. And it would be different if you didn't sit here and say, yes, this will be awesome. I would watch this unhinged panel of half-wits anytime. If you so I'm unhinged and whatever. Now I'm a little pissed off right now. I wouldn't call it unhinged, but I'm pissed. I'm very pissed. So yeah. So are they not pissed? I hate when people make claims, but say they can't show proof, then don't say it. Thank you. Thank you. If you're not going to show it, then don't say it. I'm pretty pissed and it takes a lot.
I did. Miss Mickey, honestly, I would really watch, and this is for all y'all, I would really watch what I say to Jules, because Jules is going to be out for blood, and she'll take these as threats and then call the police on y'all. I would honestly watch how I go with Jen, not because of Jen, but because she has Jules' future reveal and some other crazy people in her ear. She's going to gaslight them, and she's going to have them call the police on y'all. I see it coming. That's why I said with that revenge porn crap, I see it coming. Honestly, I would just watch what you say about her.
Piss me off. So you betrayed everybody. So everybody's mad. They were more mad at.
Does she know who you are? Does she know like where you live, Miss Mickey?
Than me, because I haven't been looking at Reddit. I haven't looked at Reddit in like the last, how long? It's been a minute.
Jules doxed Kiara Bella and some kids. I don't know if that was that lady's kids. I don't know whose kids those were. And a lady in the background.
I haven't looked in Reddit in a long time. I said, okay, guys, show me some of the things she's been saying then. Because they're just like, she's been talking mad shit. And this is somebody who literally today in the DMs was, I was such a supporter. I was this, I was that. Well, guess what? If you can talk about me, I can talk about you. How about that? Where's the difference here? Where is the difference? And if it wasn't for the fact of KK talking about screenshots of a Discord, I believe it is whatever. You guys are going to have a ball over there. But fun fact, nobody else is coming in the Discord. It is what it is. I'm not even in there much. And yeah, guess what? She's like, I didn't save your crying and your yelling. Really? 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 But you know what's funny? I believe Jen talks to people behind the scenes all the time. And I personally, when I was friends with Brooke, used to field calls from Brooke while she was crying and acting crazy. Yes, she did. She did. She did. She used to support me financially. She used to send me PayPals or cash. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was PayPal. Every once in a while.
Okay, these are your words. If she supported you financially, how did you not know who this woman was the whole time? That makes absolutely no sense. I believe you had her doxxed for a long time. And I believe you got it from Future Reveal. That's honestly what I believe.
If you're a troll, then be a whole ass troll. Don't be a fake ass bitch. That's what I'm mad at. And it's not 6 people either. Oh yeah, and supposedly I've only got 6 people left. Hey, pretty bird. Evil never prevails, and it won't. Everything done in the dark comes to light.
You are that
So
evil.
all of the messy shit that people, and this is why I tell people close to me, don't get involved. Because all the messy shit comes out. Every single underhanded thing that has ever taken place on here. A troll who sends money, that's insane. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I never, ever treated her as a troll. And if I knew that she was a troll and two-faced like that, she would have never been trusted. Never. And people that say that they record and screenshot their conversations every 2 months should be very afraid of the conversations they're having with those people.
Not when it's with you. I mean, protect yourself, especially with this crazy bitch. And I believe a lot of people would try to get away from you if they knew you weren't going to try to dox them and ruin their lives. And remember they were saying, oh, every time somebody leaves him, he does. No, that's you. Like, that's you and your friend.
Well, Mikey, you're better off just distancing yourself from this. And you guys, this wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't even have looked if it wasn't for Miss Mickey trying to say that people are talking about her kids.
I don't believe that story at all. I believe you knew who this woman was for the longest. I believe that. I believe she was. I believe she was still in KK's Discord because you said, oh, if you're in KK's Discord, don't come over here. Don't be with me. That's honestly what I believe. And you knew who the lady was the whole time. And you decided to take your chance and dox her. That's typical Jules behavior. That's what she does. When Kiara was in Discord with me under a different name, I asked PB who it was. She told me it was a person she knew well. She can't reveal. Yeah, see, that's the confirm. She knew who she was the whole entire time. I believe, Jules, You got mad because you thought this lady was going to be loyal to you the whole time. And when she decided to, I'm going with KK. I'm getting off this crazy train with you. I'm going with KK. You got mad. You couldn't handle it. And you decided to dox her ass. Because that's what the fuck you do. Wash, rinse, repeat. Nothing's changed about you. And you used to always go around, you guys, Jen hasn't changed. She's the same person from 2020. So are you. So are you.
I don't know their names. I don't. Troll. And if I knew that she was a troll and two-faced like that, she would have never been trusted.
She
Never.
Jules is a fucking psycho. She knows. And then you got future reveal in her ear. She knows who all of y'all are. Just like she pulled that FOIA on John and she put it under Celia's name. Did Jules say anything to her about that? That's crazy.
People that say that they record their and screenshot their conversations every 2 months should be very afraid of the conversations they're having with those people.
I would have done it every day.
Well, Mikey, you're better off just distancing yourself from this. And guys, this wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't even have looked if it wasn't for Miss Mickey trying to say that people are talking about her kids. I don't know their names. I don't. I believe you said more about them on your, in fact, you know, it was really funny. Somebody said, because I was literally scouring stuff, looking for things that are written about her kids. I'm like, did this happen and I wasn't here? And you know what somebody said? They said, no. They said, I never trusted you. They said the most that we've ever talked about it is today, just figuring out where this conversation took place that she's talking about. But do you see how they love to throw these buzzwords out there?
I think, Jules, you're trying to manipulate this. I believe that this was said maybe probably a long time ago on IG or some other kind of a mod group chat, and it was probably in there. And you're trying to pretend like, oh, well, let me check my fucking Discord and see. No, I don't see it on Discord because you're trying to act stupid. We know. Now she tries to blame everyone. Nobody told her she had to do this. Yeah, sometimes you just got to shut up.
Also told today, somebody said that Jen called KK's kids losers. Where? She's a nasty bitch, but I can't ever imagine her calling little ones that.
Yeah, she just used you.
So you know what's really funny is
as the excuse to dox that lady. That's all that was. And who even knows is that really even her though?
They're messy ass Napa. Napa, did you tell them all of the things that you said about them? Did you tell George how you were going to be a witness for me? Napa told me that George's family bought him a house and he's on disability. She did. And
hey, shout out to Napa. Thank you, girl. You was looking out for me. Thank you for helping me throw these dumb hoes off. Thank you, girl. You're fucking psycho.
When she told that too.
Thank you, Napa. Shout out to you.
The funny thing is Napa really and truly thought that she was going to go talking shit and I'm not going to respond. She did. What context was it? Was it out and out? But
okay, let's rewind. Is it me? But this all started when Jules decided to give Jen the verbiage to counter those strikes, right? That's where it all started from. Jules, nobody outed that but you. I don't understand. You started all this. You sank the ship.
Fun fact, and I'm not excusing this whatsoever because if Jen did it, that's shitty. But KK, what do you? Oh, she did. She did. Jen, that's some shitty stuff. That's why you're where you are. But do you guys ever talk about Jen's kids? You know what I mean? Like Jen's gonna get worse. You guys saw. Yeah, she plays every different.
It's crazy how you can sit here and say Jen's gonna get worse when you will be the reason why she's getting worse. You and your hive, you and those fake hive members, you guys are well aware of what you're doing.
Every different side that she possibly can. So just know for sure that she is taking screenshots of y'all's shit. Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. That is bad. Because I can't imagine her, because KK's kids are not adults. I can't imagine that. Jen never called her kids losers. She said she never wanted to lose her kid. There it is. Jen never called KK's kids losers. She said she never wanted her to lose her kids. Lose her, not lose her. Wow. Hey, Sherry. What are you going to get mad for what I did to Maria and KK? What did I do to Maria? And fuck KK. KK is a thieving bitch, and I'll never be okay with her. She's still the same person she always was.
But Jules, you stole the school supplies fund. That was you.
She's not proved any different, period. Go get a real job, KK. Go work for your dollars. How the fuck does Napa keep up with all this shit? I know, and she told me she's got a new man. She took a picture of his dog, sent it to me. She's like, I'm over here with my new man with the dog.
Y'all fucked up with this one. Y'all fucked up with her. Whatever, yeah, y'all need to lock down everything. Y'all fucked up with her. Y'all didn't learn from me. Wait till the plumbers come to your house. What up, Mod 148?
It says justice for Maria, and they're using my birthday. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? But fun fact, the only thing that's being talked about in my Discord other than today, no, Jules, Jen did say lose her kids. No, but I heard that though too. I heard her say lose her. I don't want her to lose her kids. Yeah, Maria's not a topic here. You see how people want to make it one though. But that's shitty. So either way, that is shitty. Napa seems like a lonely person with nothing else but this. I don't know. She says she's got a boyfriend.
You said the same thing, and here you are.
Yeah, and this weekend, mine will be here, and I won't be here this weekend. So there's that. But it was lose her kids 100%. Do you see how that works? How does the word wanted fit in with loser kids? Hey, Chooch. Yeah, that's how she is, Chooch. Is Napa's boy. I have no clue who her boyfriend is, and I don't care. Who is Seeper? Seeper is, I don't like him. So there's that. Please re-listen. It was loser kids, not lose her kids. But what was the context of it, though? What was the context? Because I can't imagine Jen just calling her loser kids. Yeah, somebody send me the clip. Somebody send me the clip. I'm going to listen to it after this. Not that it matters, but whatever. All they do is help GB by twisting things and lying. That is exactly it. What you guys are doing is you guys are making the big stuff not such a big deal because you're picking at everything. This has become so ridiculous. And it's not like you're picking at it to laugh at it. Y'all are picking at it to be assholes. And then when somebody's an asshole back to you, you've got a problem. Because honestly, Heidi, Kiara, what I just said about you today, after what I just read here, and that's just a couple. I'm not even going through all of them. That was well warranted. Because if you were going to sit there and pretend that you were tight with me, you never told me you were a troll. You wanted to get in that Discord, but you didn't want to tell me you were a troll. That is manipulative. You were manipulative. Never tell me any different. Jen does enough fuck shit. No reason for me to lie. I'm not a fan of her. I know. It's irritating because when you keep lying, you look stupid. Pretty Bird, I went back and listened, and Jen was talking about some video, and she could get KK in trouble, but she wouldn't want her to lose her kids. I watched that video that night. Oh, look at, and this is
That's
somebody.
why I said, Jules, you should have just shut up in this one because you've told on yourself all throughout this video. Yeah, this is bad for you.
That this is somebody that is for my niece. Isn't that fun? This is somebody that has my niece, and I'm telling you, whatever creator is letting.
Right, Savage. She said she was a troll, but then she also said, "Oh yeah, she financially took care of me." Like, what kind of fucking troll is that? This is crazy. What is going on?
The accounts of my 12-year-old niece in, it'll be repaid back to you.
Oh boy.
You guys just saw it right there. That account with that name comes in your all's accounts. Just know.
What was
Pay
that?
back, sir, motherfucker.
What was the account?
It's a different video. You know what? It's up to Jen to defend herself. If she's too lazy to do the work, why bother? I mean, there's that too. There's that too.
What up, Hank?
Her battles are not my battles, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm pretty sure it's Jamie's last stream. Yeah, I would rather die than listen to Jamie. I don't know how any of you guys can listen to that moron. The way he acts like he is so much better than everybody else and all this analytical thinking and, well, you know, here. What the fuck? But yeah, I wasn't even planning on going live tonight, but I did want to do this little tidbit because I'm pissed. I'm pissed. It's one thing to be a troll. Fun fact. I knew when Camden was a troll, right?
I spoke too
Camden
soon.
was on Reddit. Camden came into here as that. Camden never came at me as anything else to try to get in my Discord or in my Instagram.
Yeah, but you and Camden had a friendship though, like before this, so that's not even fair.
Never. That's the difference. You guys, why is this not happening? What the fuck? What the fuck? Anyway. It's not till tomorrow. Your birthday's tomorrow.
She is about to start doxing.
Your birthday's tomorrow, right?
She's about to start doxing all of y'all.
I have cake from somebody else's birthday today, but she wasn't Camden on Reddit at first. Well, but everybody knew who she was. Everybody knew who she was. We knew that account was that on Reddit, though. So I don't think she tried to pull a wool over her eyes. I know damn well that Camden never came and tried to get into any of my private shit pretending she was somebody else. I don't like that shit. That pisses me off. And wait till I read the rest of your comments over there, Kiera, and see. Because it's one thing to leave and have a little bit of an opinion. I'm manipulative? How did I manipulate you? Please tell me. Please tell me. And you know what's really funny is I wasn't wrong in my gut instinct. My gut was you needed to go out of that Discord, and my gut was not wrong.
But that's not why you left the Discord.
What do I not know for a fact? What do I not know for a fact? Wait, there's no proof of that. It was Jen saying that. What are you talking about? Well, I know that this is her. I found this out all by myself.
She told on herself.
Oh, I know. She's always
when she says she found this out all by herself, it is the exact opposite. She's lying, and I am pretty sure it was future reveal. Pretty sure. You told on yourself. Fucking idiot.
But what I'm saying is Camden is not sneaking in me, sneaking into my shit. So wait, Chooch, are you changing your picture? Exactly. Camden or anyone isn't pretending to get your info and play both sides. Thank you. Exactly. That is my point. That is my point. But that account was. And they knew that I was only letting a few people that I trusted in there. And I thought she was a decent supporter, but she wasn't. In fact, let's see, after someone said, Jen, you called KK's kids loser, Jen repeatedly said, I don't want her to lose her kids. But I'm sure the clip heard was loser. I'll stop now. Oh my gosh, whatever. You can shout out to all of them. I wonder, how are you going to shout out to Miss Mickey when she's recording all of your DMs? She literally said today that she randomly goes back and records all of her DMs. How many people are going to feel comfortable?
She's trying to get everyone to turn against Miss Mickey and not trust her. That's what she was trying to do right there. You do that shit with everyone.
Well, and you know what else? What I find funny is all of the people that hate Jen so much that don't know her. The people that she's never said anything about. Why do y'all hate her so much? Oh, and Love Lives Strong. I saw you making some nasty comments too. Don't take your anger out on Jen. That's not cool. That is not cool. I watch her shorts and I watch her clips because I actually enjoy her content. And I went over there today and I listened to a clip where she just said how angry she is at everything. And that's how she was when she went off on me and said I wasn't even worth being R'd. Do you remember that, love? That was when you were angry too. So my point is please don't say nasty shit that you're going to regret later. And Jen's got to watch what she says. I'm not sticking up for her.
So if Love Lives Strong has said something nasty about Jen, right? Why is that your business when you have said the worst of the worst about Jen for like the last year and a half? So who are you to tell somebody how they can talk and who they can't? Yeah.
I really didn't think she would say anything like that, but fun fact, you guys have been playing her kid and doing all that shit. So she really doesn't owe y'all anything. Well, she was really good and she apologized to me and stuff, but I guess since I don't like KK, didn't you say that to be cut so you wouldn't be sold? What is wrong with you? That's just gross. That is, you guys, how am I? Just get that one every time it comes in. That is just gross. And you know what? That was exposed by 2 healthcare workers. I've got that recorded for future.
Once again, what does somebody's career have anything to do with what they said online?
I do. Can you believe that? Can you believe that somebody is so nasty? Should we dip into all KK shit? Should we? Because you know what? KK stuff is far more recent than me.
See, and
Bitch,
Jen, did you not hear that? If she has all this stuff on KK, why isn't she going live? She's sending you to go live to do all this dumb shit. So you keep taking the hits for her and you keep doing it.
In a private conversation. I don't owe you a damn thing. Not a thing. But Julie, I sure do. Julie, how much weight did you gain back since the surgery? I am curious. I am very curious how much weight you have gained since the surgery because your shoulders are starting to look chunky.
Oh my God.
Imagine if we gave a fuck enough to go try to disrupt other lives. Can you imagine that? I can't see Bad Lash. Bad Lash is blocked. I have not seen that person this whole time. As long as they're not being a jerk, I guess. No, Love literally. Thank you, Forever. I'm a little behind. My mind is blown, but not really. The minute that person received any of your info, I would. Mom 148
Forever says, a little behind, but my mind is blown. Not really. The minute that person received any of your info, I would hand to you. But she didn't do the same for JJ. So how are you asking somebody to do something you're not willing to do? And then she passes out everybody else's info. I don't.
She's got phony teeth.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You guys are crazy.
Stacy, where have you
Absolutely
been?
crazy. But yet you have the criminal KK. I hope you're not lying on any of those court documents of where you live and stuff like that. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I'm just saying to just.
Okay. What? Did y'all hear that?
Thank you, Forever. I'm a little behind. My mind is blown, but not really. The minute that person received any of your info, I would. Mom 148 is and she's got phony teeth. Oh my gosh. You guys are crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yet you have the criminal KK. I hope you're not lying on any of those court documents of where you live and stuff like that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying to just saying. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here.
Oh, so that proves, and I said it, they're passing all her shit around, and it would show that Jen isn't the one who pulled it. They're just giving her the shit to post. Oh, Jules, you're going to end up the criminal. Somebody's going to jail. It's going to be Jules or Jen. It's going to be between the two of y'all. Why would you say that? That is stalking. Stalking. And remember when I said it? What up, Amzy? Remember when I said it? That is stalking. This is the internet. We do not need to know where anybody lives.
I have some other things to do, and I wanted to only be on here an hour, and I'm a little under that. I don't know if it's Miss Mickey, but she's definitely got issues. She has definitely got issues. Nobody is talking about you or your children. I don't know what your problem is. You seriously have a problem. I mean, you had a problem, and I mean, is that problem back again? Is that why we're like this right now? I'm not sure. You're gonna be mean. I can be mean. See y'all later.
There's a difference between being mean and just being a downright bitch, and you are just being a bitch.
Thank you, Forever. I'm a little behind. My mind is blown, but not really. The minute that person received any of your info, I would. Mom 148 is
But forever young. You literally said that, but then you sat in the chat with her while she said, KK, I hope your address, or you're not lying about your address on court. Did you say anything to Jules, Forever Young? Because you sat around with her when she said, if you see something, say something. Table talks. Remember that? So this is why I tell y'all, if I say something crazy, please say it, call me out on it. Forever Young, you are part of the problem. Y'all feed her foolishness.
Oh my gosh. You guys are crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yet you have the criminal KK. I hope you're not lying on any of those court documents of where you live and stuff like that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying to just saying. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here because I do have some other things to do. And I wanted to only be on here an hour, and I'm a little under that. I don't know if it's Miss Mickey, but she's definitely got issues. She has definitely got issues. Nobody is talking about you or your children. I don't know what your problem is. You seriously have a problem. I mean, you had a problem, and I mean, is that problem back again? Is that why we're like this right now? I'm not sure. You're gonna be mean. I can be mean. See y'all later. And your salvation.
Wow. Wow. Let's see what Jen. Bye to the people I thought were friends.
I'm sorry, but it's not fair because Miss Mickey and Gargamel, they were from the hive and they hated you.
What is she talking about?
I'm sorry I couldn't go up on panel. Who am I to judge what's appropriate or inappropriate? But this is who gets to come into your chat. And nothing against you, George. I don't hate you. I don't hate you at all. But it's not fair because Miss Mickey and Gargamel, they were from the hive and they hated you. I'm not a giggler. I'm not.
Did I call her a giddler?
But it's okay.
You
for
see
this.
how that is just where she goes back to each and every time. Jen, I was not going to argue with you. I just wanted to have a conversation with you. No, I did not. Oh, God.
If I spoke like this, cops would be at my house. Very you, Sly.
You think I need some Midol? Well, I mean, I have a tampon I can shove down your fucking throat and choke you to death if you want me to. Do you want me to do that? Are you into that kind of shit? I can put my fist in your fucking mouth.
You said that to a kid. I don't think that's appropriate.
Which way do you like it? Want me to fist fuck your mouth? Is that what you want?
I don't think that's very appropriate. And you said that to a kid.
He made a big mistake.
Like literally you said to a kid about fist effing their mouth. And you're saying that I'm inappropriate, guys? She literally said that she was going to fist F a kid in their mouth. And you guys say that I'm a giggler?
It's okay though. It's what's coming. No one can stop it.
So there's another threat.
I'm not
If I did that, I
understanding.
would be in jail. Not only did she threaten me, she threatened another person. Again, you threatened to fist F somebody, a kid, in their throat.
Are you talking about Payday, the little boy? Payday is good.
You said boy, not me.
Well, Payday, I could curse you out too. I take that long redneck fucking long ass mullet looking motherfucking hair you have and I wrap it so tight around your fucking neck, bitch. So fuck you. You want to act like a fucking adult? You want to be an adult people's shit? Then you're gonna get tricked.
Okay, so you confirmed that it was a boy, and you confirmed that that person wasn't an adult. That would be a minor, and you threatened to fist F them in their mouth. And you want to call me a giggler when I have clean paperwork? Should I make this viral to everybody else? That's why I couldn't go up on panel. I won't be talked to for somebody that came out of their own mouth something this inappropriate and disgusting.
Treated like a fucking adult, you little bitch.
So you want to fist F them and treat them like an adult? So you said that to a minor?
Who is not Jamie? Which I'm trying to tell you all, but nobody wants to fucking listen. They just want to say I'm drama. I'm making all this shit up in my fucking head.
No, you're not making it up in your head. You are drama and you're disgusting. And like you said, all of you guys said, and I've asked permission, you didn't like it when I struck you, did you, Si? But you did threaten to come to my house multiple times. And then you said that you weren't. And then you said that you would. So if I did something like that, why is she accepted? She said that she wanted to fist F a minor.
Well, shut the fuck up about it. But I'm not done with the bitch. I'm just getting started with you, Jamie. Fucking hoe. I can't wait to fuck you up. Fuck you.
You want to talk about somebody that got charged with a DV and about my abuse video?
I mean, saying you're going to fist fuck somebody, that means you're just going to punch them in the mouth, right? You see how they take shit and spin it? What about Jamie?
And you say this on your own channel.
Jamie, you're the one that started all this fucking shit, hoe. You ain't even who the fuck you say you are. That's what pisses me off the fucking most. And you sit behind some fake fucking photo. Well,
But you use avatars. And Charlie D, that's okay for you to try to get somebody's mother taken away from them because you guys do real life shit and try to get people hemmed up. Just saying.
oh, bitch. Like,
Jen, what the fuck does this have to do with you being online 24 hours yesterday, acting a plumb dumb fool? I didn't even want to talk to you about any of this bullshit. But what does this have to do with anything? You sound crazy.
swear to fucking God, bitch, you better hope you never fucking see me, and that is a fucking threat. You can send it to the DA, to my own.
What if somebody did send it to the DA? I wouldn't do it, but what if somebody did? What if somebody put your thing and contacted or tagged news stations for you? You admitted out of your mouth that that kid was a minor and that you were going to F their mouth. And you told them to contact the DA. I'm not going to do it, but you guys sure as hell didn't mind trying to get deadly hemmed up, calling the police, having no respect for a person that's been missing. I'm just saying. Calmly.
Like, why do you keep bringing that up?
Case, bitch. Try it. Do it. Prove me wrong. Jamie, prove me fucking wrong, ho. Prove me fucking wrong. You won't. You can't. You can't prove me wrong, bitch.
You said something like that? So it's okay for her to threaten to case somebody and for Jamie to tell me to flop around like a fish, and this is where you guys go.
Oh my God, if I have to
People I
fucking
thought
hear
were
that
my
shit
friends.
one more fucking time.
I said that fucking lie, bitch. So fuck you. And you're gonna get what's fucking coming to you.
Another threat.
In more ways than fucking one, bitch.
Another
So
threat.
I hope you're scared. You better be fucking scared. Keep making your fucking skits about me, ho. I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck. I come from nothing. I come from the young.
And if you come from nothing, then you should do better. You should do better than threatening to fist F somebody that is a minor. Your words, not mine.
You see, Jen, this is exactly why I say you are playing a dangerous game here. You are saying this about somebody else, and they're going to turn around and say to you, and probably take it a bit further than you are. If you play this audio, somebody's just going to say you're just punching somebody in the face. That's how I take it. But the stuff out there about you is black and white. You're going to be the one losing here. This is why I say, like, okay, I get the back and forth between the sides here, but the way you're taking this, and then the people you are working with are here to set you up. They're setting you up. They're not going to defend you. They're not going to have your back.
Mine. So are you the Siddler?
You don't mean shit to me. But Jamie, you are fucked, bitch. You are fucked. I hope you fucking recording this shit. I know you're recording this shit. I know you're watching it.
So you've just given permission to catch a case for beating the crap out of somebody. What if somebody, what do you think that minor's mother thinks? Saying that you
Oh,
want to
Lord.
put your fist and F them?
The shit. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Do what the fuck you need
What
to,
up, Jody?
ho. You fucked up, bitch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ho. Thank you for fucking up, ho. Gave me everything I fucking needed, ho. Now you're gonna get extra what's coming to you, ho.
Another threat.
Just fucking wait, bitch. Fucking wait. Fucking smile. Sitting in jail after whooping that ass.
Another threat. So should I contact the news station about you? I won't do it because I'm not like that, but you did again threaten a minor to fist F them. Not me.
If you think I'm scared of jail and I haven't been to it before, come on, y'all. You know how to look a record up.
Okay, and I believe that maybe you got in trouble for what I did. So you guys want to get on me because I went to jail? Just saying.
Bitch, look mine up, motherfuckers. I don't fucking play.
She don't play, guys.
You're gonna understand it fucking soon, Jamie. Risky. Somebody was smart old motherfucker.
What a pleasant young lady. I'm sure your relatives are very, very happy with your behavior online too.
This is doing nothing but fucking her up in the head mentally. And when she goes crazy again, like she did in 2023, Jules is going to sit back making content out of it like she did the last time, recording it, putting silly filters on her face, making content out of it.
In my opinion.
Sally, do I have to put you in timeout again? I'd fucking take this fucking fist and shove it so far down your fucking throat, motherfucker, that it'd come out your fucking asshole, bitch.
Damn, you must have long arms. But I hope that one wasn't a minor.
You know what? I live. I will fuck you up.
Damn.
You know I fucking will, bitch.
Except you said it out of your mouth. That's why I didn't go up on panel. Because of people like her and because people that are associated with her try to get people hemmed up. And I don't even want that for her. But you did threaten to F somebody, a minor, with your fist.
The fuck does that have to do with you?
I guess maybe we both have stuff in common, according to you. But see, we don't have anything in common because I never said that out of my mouth. I'll pray for you, Sly.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's why I didn't take the panel link, George. I just don't want to deal with that and people in the chat saying that about me. So I hope you understand. And leave Lisa Ann alone. If Miss Mickey's welcome, who's the worst of the worst in your guys' chat, Lisa's never done anything to anybody. Except maybe save my life. Because of things that Jamie says.
Oh, girl, Miss Mickey, Lisa Ann was in the chat with him while he said it. Like you.
Have a good day. And tonight I'll be commentating.
This is
Not
literally
doing any more marathons.
This is literally what Jules has done to you. And this is who you run to. Like, does this make any fucking sense? And like I said, the next time I get up at 5 in the morning and she's fucking going crazy, I'm not going to say anything. Here, you can even get the shirt in black. Wait, but wasn't she mad that Amber made a shirt about her? Like, and now you are upset because somebody wanted to make a shirt about you? Like, y'all, oh my God. This is what I mean. Like, you cannot make this fucking shit up. Like, this is fucking. Oh my God. You can get this shirt in every color. You want Jen with her hair up or you want it with her hair down? Look at this shit. Fucking mistress got played. Ooh, love live strong. I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but don't they all do that? Don't they all make fun of it? Like, I'm behind. I just want to say I'm not taking my girl. I don't have a problem with the way she plays with mental health, with her fake panic attacks. I did hear her say she was in the hospital the other day. And the 988 number, thank you. That's fucking wild. Well, you know, Jen, like I said, I'm just, next time you're up going crazy, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to go about my business. Wherever you end up is where you end. I wish you the best of luck and all that, but whatever. She will be, yeah. They're going to talk her into being up all night, up all day, and she's going to lose it for lack of sleep. Then she's going to really hit rock bottom and spiral out. I don't know what Jen. Well, first of all, she didn't go to the hospital or the clinics. But yeah. Well, and I'm not gonna say anything about her. No. Do you, Jen? I'm thinking of becoming on. Shit, you write a good book with the B. Wow. Anyways, that is my time for here. I had her. Deadly was live on Rumble that night, and she said her ass. Yeah. Yeah. EAPM. Fuck, you just called me. It's like, no. Wasn't she on piano all night? Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Heidi. So last night wasn't the first time she's been up like this. Yeah, you are right. You're welcome, Paula. You going live? Hold on, let me see something. Mm-mm-mm.
The fuck are you? Hammer walks with KK. You hear me? You hear me?
She's been busy, yeah, but I'm getting rid of it. I just want to.
+0 nigga with liver spots on his hand. What? What? You didn't see the picture?
You hear me? Hanging out with all those fraudulent bugs got you fucking crashing out, Sammy Manny. Ron, you wake up with KK on your mind.
Asmina, how are you? Are you my girl? What up, Charlie? Hello, Sarah, motherfucker, for me while I'm driving. Yeah, hashtag maybe. And I did start a goal. So somebody was
guys
asking
hear?
about a video of apparently when the police went out to Jules, and Jules is a real lifer, right? We've proven that. She's gone real life on me and several others, Bella being her latest victim. So as soon as either my goal, my astronomical goal that I just set is met, or I reach 50 likes on my live, I will absolutely share the video that I have lined up and ready for y'all. Yes, happy birthday to my pops. That's right. He is how old? 76 this year. Wow. Very blessed to still have him. Hello, Rainbow. How are you? Let's see who else we got. What up, Soph? Hey, Cindy, my girl. How are you, love? How are you? How are you all? He stands against his act.
They're probably.
Just watch.
I'm speaking simple.
Situation. I'm gonna. Sorry, I was trying to get it.
KK's act.
Fake.
It could have just been like, you know, a fucking school trip or something, or some kids at the fucking. The fact that there's kids there should be your indicator for, hey, let me remove this.
Well, her defense, her trying to defend Jen.
I
Y'all.
just don't feel like looking for it. But anyhow, I'm gonna get off here. You guys have a great day. Today feels like Saturday. It's only Thursday, so anyway. Anybody else going live? If anybody else is going live, you guys should just find that mark and play it. I'm gonna get off here. Yeah, I heard that video on KK's line. Did you know about that? I had no idea about it, but oh wait. Booby doo dooby doo. Do do do. I didn't know anything about it, but yeah. Okay, you going live, Ann? Okay, Cooch is live, so I will see you guys later, and I'll meet you guys in Cooch's house. Cooch's house. I'll meet you guys in Cooch. Love you too, Ann.